Hey guys! Today I'm going to be showing you my entire slime collection, starting off with slimes with foam beads, and this one is Candied Watermelon, which is one of the first slimes that I actually ever made, so it holds a good deal of sentimental value for me. And it's basically just a green slime with some pink and white foam beads. It's scented like the name, and it makes really nice bubble pop sounds. Next is Peaches and Cream, which is another slime that I made really early on. It's scented like the name, and it's got a bit more foam beads than Candied Watermelon, but like last time, it's really good for bubble pops. Then I have Fruit Loops Floam, and I love the scent for this one because it really does smell like the cereal, and this one has a lot of foam beads, so it's nice and crunchy. This one is Strawberry Shortcake, and it's named that way because I think it looks like one of those strawberry shortcake popsicles, if you know what those are. And this one is scented like strawberry, of course. The next three slimes are from Glitter Slimes, and this one is Spring Fling, which is one of my favorites because I really like the scent of this one. She said it was called Stress Relief, and honestly, it is kind of like a soothing, relaxing scent. I have Cucumber Spitzer, which is a rather jiggly slime with some mini green foam beads, and this one has a pretty strong scent. I'm not really sure how to describe it other than the Bath & Body Works store. And then I have Simpsons Donut, which has a sweet strawberry smell, and I think this one has a pretty similar formula to Cucumber Spitzer. And then Mint Gum doesn't have any foam beads, but it does have these styrofoam pieces in it, so it's kind of similar. And I really like this one because it's scented like a refreshing mint, and mint is just one of my favorite scents in general. Now I'm moving on to clay-based slimes. So this one is Mango Taffy, which is scented like the name, and I really love the texture of this one. It's just very soft on my hands. Then I have Red Velvet, which is a much thicker, more buttery slime, and it's actually a bit firm, which I really like. And of course, it's scented like red velvet cake. Next is Strawberry Marshmallow, which has a pretty similar texture to Mango Taffy in that it's very soft, and this one is scented with a mix of strawberry and marshmallows. I also have Black Marshmallow, and this one is a bit thicker than the strawberry version, but again, it's as soft as a marshmallow. This one is Bubblegum Butter, which is probably the most thick butter slime that I have. And I really like how this one looks just like a big wad of bubblegum, and it's scented like the name. Finally, for the butter slimes, I have Peanut Butter Cookie Dough, made by Glitter Slimes, and this one has a really strong peanut butter scent, and I think it looks pretty similar to actual peanut butter. Next, I'll be showing you my slushy slash fishbowl slimes, starting off with Lime Slush, which is one of my best sellers. I really love the soft crunch of this one, and it's scented like lime otter pops. It's definitely one of my personal favorites. Next is Crushed Lemonade, scented like lemon lime soda, and this one is also one of my personal favorites. I really love the little fruit cane slices in it, and it makes very nice crunching noises as well. Then I have Mermaid Fishbowl, and this one is a really pretty iridescent blue color, and it has a bunch of glitter and sequins along with fishbowl beads, of course, and I just thought the way it looked was very reminiscent of a mermaid, so that's how I came up with the name. I also have Kiwi Fishbowl, which has a green base and then a bunch of black glitter to represent the seeds, and as the name suggests, it's scented like kiwi, and I really like how thick and clear this one is. Then I have Cherry Snow Cone. Just kidding, I'm not going to make that mistake again. But this one is actually one of my favorites because the scent is like a cherry lollipop, and I don't have any other slimes with this texture. Here is Ramu NetFlow, scented like the name, and I guess it's not really a floam, but more like a microfloam since the foam beads are really tiny, and as you can probably tell, it's a bit overactivated in this video, so my apologies, but yes, this is one of my best sellers as well. Moving on to my Laffy Taffy slimes, I'm starting off with Strawberry Laffy Taffy, and the best way I can describe the texture of my taffy slimes is that they're thick, but also a bit softer than an actual thick slime would be. Next is Green Apple Laffy Taffy, and I really love the scent of this one. It smells just like the name. Here's Blue Raspberry Laffy Taffy, which smells super yummy, just like blue raspberry candy. Then I have Vanilla Cream, which isn't in the Laffy Taffy line, but it does have a similar texture to the previous three, and it's got black glitters in it to look like specks of vanilla bean. Then I have Watermelon Taffy from Glitter Slimes, and this one probably has my favorite slime scent of all time. It doesn't even smell like watermelon taffy though, it kind of just smells like a really yummy fruity candy. Then I have this slime, which I don't really have a category for, but it's called Sprinkles and Cream, and it has a bunch of fake sprinkles in it and also some fake snow, so it's got that interesting texture to it. Next, I'm moving on to some more clear-based slimes, starting off with Bubblegum Princess, which is a super pretty bubblegum pink color, and this one is scented like fruity bubblegum. Then I have Jade, which if you guys saw my other slime video, then you know the backstory behind this, but essentially I didn't mean for this to turn out green, but I actually think it looks pretty cool still. Here is Cola Jelly, which is scented like Coca-Cola, and the texture really gives off jelly vibes, so that's kind of how I came up with the name. Then I have Fire and Gold, and the scent I used for this is called Magic Potion, which kind of smells like a floral perfume or something, and I think this one is super pretty. It's a very vibrant red copper color. Finally, for the clear slimes, I have this turquoise one from Taiwan, which I actually got from a claw machine, and I ended up spending about $30 on it, so definitely not worth it, but this one is super cool because ever since I got it back in 2018, I haven't needed to use any activator for it, and it does have a different texture than handmade slimes, so I'm not really sure what it's made of, but I'm assuming it's not made of glue and borax. Now I'm moving on to thick and glossy slimes, and this one is Strawberry Milk, and I really like the clicking noise that thick and glossy slimes make, and this one is no exception. Then I have Boba Tea, and I really like how the boba sinks to the bottom, so it actually looks like real boba, because I know if I were to use foam balls, then they would all rise to the top. And I did have to individually roll out each boba pearl, so this one is definitely the most time-intensive slime for me to make. I actually said I wouldn't make it again, but I might bring it back one day if enough people want it. Here is Lemon Confetti, which is a thick yellow slime with rainbow foam beads, and this one is scented like lemon cake. Then I have Oat Milk, which used to be named Oatmeal, but I thought Oat Milk sounded a bit more appealing, and I used a scent called Honey, Milk, and Oats, which is basically like a sweet honey scent. Finally, for my thick slimes, I have Melted Chocolate Milkitas from Glitter Slimes, and this one has a very strong chocolate smell that's honestly a bit too strong for me, but I do like how thick and glossy this one is. Then I have some slimes from Kawaii Cute III or Kayla, whom I met along with her sister Brianna back in September of last year at Bunny's Cafe in San Francisco, and they were super nice and gifted me these awesome slimes, but I didn't get the chance to show them until now, so here I am. And this one is a thick and glossy marshmallow slime. Then they gave me this Khachapuri slime, which comes with these pieces that you can actually put on top to look like my icon, and it's such a cute idea, and I've actually played with this one a lot in my free time because the texture is just super nice. Then I have this S'mores Kit, which is so adorable, and it comes with these clay pieces, so just like with real s'mores, I'm going to start off with a graham cracker, then chocolate, then marshmallow, and then the final graham cracker, and it honestly looks really legit. And after mixing everything together, I ended up with this buttery clay slime. And finally from Kayla, I got this peanut butter jelly kit, which comes with this toast squishy, and it's so fun to spread the slime on the toast. You guys should definitely check out her Instagram account along with her sisters. Links are down below. And the final slime that I have is Sasquatch, which I guess is technically my brother's since he made it. And even though it's been almost 3 years, this slime is still super hard and overactivated, so yeah, I can't play with it very well. But in the words of Kevin, it's priceless. So that is my entire slime collection. Congratulations if you made it to the end, because I know it's a long video, but I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye!